The coordinates of the vertices of a triangle are given to us. Find the equations of the altitudes of the triangle. So we'll begin by first considering a triangle ABC. Now, from each of the vertices, we are going to drop a perpendicular to its opposite side. That means from point A, we are going to drop a perpendicular on the side BC, and it's going to meet BC at point D, and AD will then become the altitude of the triangle. So here we have the altitude AD on the side BC. Similarly, what we can do, we can drop an altitude from the vertex B on the side AC and from the vertex C on the side AB. So we have BE, the altitude BE perpendicular on AC, and we have CF perpendicular on AB. Now, since our goal will be to determine the equation of each of the altitudes AD, BE and CF, we need two information. One is the point, a point that lies on the line. So let's say we could first try to find out the equation of line AD. We need one point lying on the line AD, and that's point A. We'll also need the slope of that particular line, meaning we'll need to find out the slope of line AD. Similarly, for finding out the equation of altitude BE, we'll need the point B and we'll need the slope of the line BE. Similarly for CF as well. So let's first assume that the slope of line AD, BE and CF be denoted by M1, M2 and M3 respectively. Now, what we can do, we can find out the slope. We'll start with AD. We can find out the slope of AD by finding out the slope of BC, because we know for a fact that if two lines are perpendicular to each other, here AD is perpendicular to BC, then the product of their slope always equals -1, meaning the slope of AD, which is M1, times the slope of the side BC or slope of line segment BC, that will be always equals to -1. Now we have M1 times the slope of BC. To find out the slope of BC, all we have to do is take the ratio. In the numerator, we have the difference of the y coordinate, and in the denominator, we have the difference of the x coordinate. So let's start with the numerator portion first. So here we will do y2 minus y1. So we'll have 8 minus 2 in the numerator, and in the denominator, it's very important that we start from the x coordinate of b only, because in the numerator, we started out with the y coordinate of b. So we have -2, and from here, we're going to subtract the x coordinate of c, so that's 1. And this will be equals to -1. So we have m1 times 8 minus 2, that will be 6, divided by -2 minus 1, so that's -3 equals to -1. So we have m1 times -2 equals to -1, which means that the value of m1 is going to be 1 over 2. So that's the slope of the line AD. Okay, so let's try to find out. So let's write it down. This is the slope of the altitude AD. Fine. Next, what we'll do, we'll try to find out the slope of altitude BE. So we use the fact that slope of the side AC times M2, where M2 is the slope of the altitude BE, that will be always equals to -1, the product. So fine, let's find out the slope of AC. So AC will start with the difference of the y coordinate. So we do 2 minus -1. We're starting from C, and from there we're subtracting A. So divided by the difference of the x coordinate. So that's going to be 1 minus 7 multiplied to M2. So that will be equals to -1. So 2 minus -1, so that's going to be 3, divided by 1 minus 7, so that's going to be -6. Multiplied to M2 equals to -1. This gives us -half times M2 equals to -1, or we can say that M2 equals to 2. So this is the slope of our altitude BE. Fine. Next, what we'll do, we'll try to find out the slope of the third altitude. We have slope of the AB, that's the third side, times the slope of the altitude CF, so that's M3, this will be equals to -1. So slope of AB will be, so we'll do 8 minus -1, difference of the y coordinate, divided by -2 minus 7. So this will be times M3 equals to -1. So 8 minus -1, that's 9, divided by -2, -7, so that's also 9, but we have a negative sign here, times M3 equals to -1. We get -1 times M3 equals to -1, or M3 comes out to be equals to +1. So that's going to be the slope of our third altitude CF. So now we have the slope of each of the altitudes. So So let's try to find out the equation by using the point slope form. So let's specify the point slope form first. So let's quickly recapitulate the point slope form of a line. The point slope form simply states that if we have a point, let's say the coordinates of the point are x1 and y1, this is the point through which a line passes, and we also know the slope of that particular line. Then the equation of the line will be given by y minus y1 equals to the slope m times x minus x1. Fine. So we'll first begin by obtaining the equation of altitude AD. So here what we have the point A with coordinates 7, -1. This is the point through which the line passes. And we have the slope m1. So here m1 we got it as half. So let's substitute this into a point slope form. So we get y minus y1. So here y1 will be -1 equals to half times x minus x1. So x1 will be +7. So this gives us y plus 1 equals to half times x minus 7. Multiplying throughout by 2, we get 2y plus 2 equals to x minus 7. We have x minus 2y equals to 9. So that's going to be the equation of our altitude AD. Now we will try to find out the equation of the other altitude BE. So here we need the point of B, so that's -2, 8, and the slope m2, it came out as 12. So we have y minus y1, so that's 8 equals to 2 times x minus x1. So here x1 is -2, so we get +2 here. That will be y minus 8 equals to 2x plus 4. Rearranging the terms, we get 2x plus y equals to -12. So that's going to be the equation of the altitude BE. And finally, coming to the altitude CF. So here we need the point of C, so that's 1, 2, and the slope m3 of CF, so that came out as 1. So that means our equation will be y minus y1, which is 2, equals to 1 times x minus x1. So x1 is 1. So y minus 2 equals to x minus 1. We have x minus y plus 1 equals to 0. So this is going to be the equation of the altitude CF. So we have successfully obtained the equation of the 3 altitudes of the triangle ABC, whose coordinates of the vertices were provided to us. So I've made a minor mistake here. This is not positive y, this is negative y. We have 2x minus y equals to -12.